I don't know what secret lies in this practice that within just 5 minutes, arrangements for wealth are made. In just 5 minutes, unseen helpers, people of hidden wealth, appear with money in their hands. May Allah's curse be upon liars. My friends, this spiritual practice is 100% proven. I will give you proof in this very video. Look, I have brought for all my poor brothers and sisters the final solution to poverty. You only have to read it 3 times. At any moment, read it right now. And after 5 minutes, you will witness such a miracle in your life. Read it right now. If every difficulty and every worry does not go away in 5 minutes, then you can hold me accountable. Look, my friends, a pious elder told me this practice 1.5 years ago. And when I read this practice 3 times for the very first time, I immediately received 500 rupees. Believe me, a relative came and handed me the money. I said, maybe it's just a coincidence. The next day, I performed the practice again. Believe me, I received help from a place I could never imagine. My friends, on the second day, I gained 120,000 rupees. And believe me, now I read this practice every day. It removes every difficulty. This practice not only brings hidden wealth, but also uproots the biggest hardships and troubles. When you listen to this practice, you will say, I have never read anything like this in my life. Now, no matter where you are in the world, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, I received this practice from that elder 1.5 years ago. And in these 1.5 years, I have given this practice to nearly 2,000 to 2,500 people, maybe even more. By the oath of the Lord of the Kaaba, whomever I have given the practice, Ya Allahu, Ya Rabbana, they became wealthy instantly. Now I will give you that secret, that tasbeeh, that treasure, the same one I have tried on everyone. The childless were granted children. The jobless found jobs. Debts vanished in 5 minutes. Wealth came in heaps in 5 minutes. Oppression ended in 5 minutes. A cruel husband came to the feet in 5 minutes. And every difficulty and pain vanished in 5 minutes. Even your upset beloved returns to your feet. Now listen, first you must recite Ya Allahu with full attention and focus. Do not change a single sentence, not even a single word. Otherwise, don't complain to me. If you change even one phrase, I am not responsible. I am going to reveal a secret from my heart, the Tasbeeh of the saints. You do not need any specific day, time, or place. As soon as my video appears, just read it 3 times. It will only take 10 to 15 seconds. It's as easy as a child's practice. First, you must recite Ya Allah 3 times. But before that, recite 1 Durood Sharif, any that you know, Durood Ibrahim, or simply Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I will tell you quickly. Without changing a single sentence, I will give you the first spiritual practice, then the second, then the third. These 3 to 4 things will take only 10 to 20 seconds to recite. Any day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can read it at any time, but you must read it exactly as instructed. It is my challenge. If you want wealth in 5 minutes, if you want every difficulty removed, then sit in seclusion at any time. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Read Durood Sharif, and then begin the first spiritual practice, which is Allah's personal name. You must have read many names of Allah in your poverty and hardship, and you must have recited Ya Allah, countless times. But today, the method of reciting it is different. After reading any Durood Sharif, the reign of unseen wealth begins with this practice. You must read all the spiritual practices. First Ya Allah, then Ya Rabbana, and then the others I will tell you. Some are 3 times, some 7, some 11. All must be read at one sitting. Begin and end with Durood Sharif. It will take only 10 to 20 seconds, and then ask from Allah. Even without asking, your needs will be fulfilled. Without asking, Allah will grant your wishes and desires. This is my challenge. I challenge every so-called spiritual leader who has misled the poor and never revealed these secrets. But today I am giving this elder's practice to all poor people in every corner of the world: Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Nepal. No matter where you are, whenever my video appears, at any time, midnight, afternoon, evening, just read 3 words. 3 words and your life will be filled with happiness. 3 words and the oppressor will be crushed. 3 words and debt, illness, childlessness, evil eye, spiritual blockages, magic, all will be destroyed. A reign of wealth will begin. My poor people, the reign of wealth. Now listen, you must read the first spiritual. Practice 3 times. Not in your own way. You must follow my exact method. Allah's name, Ya Allahu, you may recite daily, but today the method will be different. First, recite Ya Allah 3 times. Then recite Ya Rabbana 7 times. Then the other spiritual practices. Some 3 times, some 7, some 11. Before and after, read Durood Sharif. If someone does not know Durood Sharif, they should not worry. They may read أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم, and then read the first spiritual practice 3 times. You must ask Allah to fill your empty bags, your empty cupboards, your empty pockets. If you are poor, sick, helpless, abandoned by everyone, then, O poor one, just read it 3 times. Just reading it 3 times will show such a miracle that the whole world will witness. Today will be the last day of your poverty, illness, and helplessness. Now, how to read the first spiritual practice. Pay full attention. Allah's name must be read with ... Special sentence, a secret that was always hidden from you. But you must read all the spiritual practices, not just the first, if you want your poverty and hardships to end. It will take only half a minute. Ask Allah, and He will give you 1,000 times more. If someone oppresses you, say, Ya Allah, my husband is cruel, straighten him. And within 5 minutes, he will be at your feet. All blockages, magic, evil eye, everything will end instantly. O poor one, what more do you want? Will you still not read it? No, my poor one. If you want to change your life, if you want to end poverty and helplessness, then you must read this practice once in your life. If you read it once in your whole life, you will live in wealth forever. Now, how to read the first spiritual practice 3 times? After reciting Durood Sharif once, whichever you know. If someone does not know, I will explain everything. I will teach you like my own children. But you must read it exactly as instructed. Sit in one place. Do not stand up after the first spiritual practice and return later for the second. This will break the practice. All must be read at one time. If someone does not know Durood, then they may simply recite أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم, and then read the first spiritual practice 3 times. Ask Allah to fill your empty hands, cupboards, and pockets. So the first spiritual practice must be read with Allah's personal name. You have to recite the name. This is the first secret of the success of this practice, a secret that no one tells you. This is the hidden secret of the heart. But you should not only recite the first spiritual practice. While sitting in one place, you also have to recite Ya Rabbana, and then the other phrases I will tell you. In this practice, there is one special phrase which I swear by the Lord of the Kaaba, has helped even the greatest billionaires and kings succeed. Look, why does this practice work? That once you listen to it, you will be amazed. You will say, "What kind of practice is this? We have never heard or performed such an practice in our lives." All the difficulties and problems in your life, the ones that didn't go away with even the greatest spiritual practices, will in just one moment vanish completely once this practice is performed. The biggest hardships will disappear in an instant. The oppression of tyrants will end immediately. Now look at the first spiritual practice. On the first step, you must recite two spiritual practices. One is Allah's personal name, and the other is the Prophet's personal name. Ya Allah is the name that contains all of Allah's names. Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, and the power of the 99 names of Allah is in this single name. Some may tell you to read Ya Rahman, this or that, but when you recite Ya Allahu, you are invoking all of Allah's names at once. And you should not recite Ya Allahu alone. You must also recite Ya Muhammad. Ya Allahu, Ya Muhammad. Pay attention. Do not change even a single word. Reciting this 3 times will immediately remove the cries of poverty and helplessness. But do not stop at the first spiritual practice. While sitting in the same place, you also have to recite Ya Rabbana and a secret phrase. Reading all these together will change your life, transform your circumstances, and make people wonder what you have done. In just 5 minutes, a powerful shower of wealth will occur. Difficulties and hardships will vanish, and you will be amazed. Here's how to perform it. After reading Durood Sharif once, recite Aw'udhu billahi الشيطان الرجيم, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Then recite Ya Allahu, Ya Muhammad 3 times. This is the first spiritual practice. Now, while still seated, you must include the second spiritual practice of this practice. The strongest and most special part, the spine of this practice. Recite Ya Rabbana 7 times. But follow the method I will explain exactly. Every detail matters. This is the second secret of the heart and the second treasure of this practice. After completing the first spiritual practice 3 times, you will recite the second spiritual practice, Ya Rabbana, 7 times. Do not recite it randomly. Follow the method exactly. Ya Rabbana means, O our Lord, our sustainer. In times of poverty and helplessness, we often call upon our Lord countless times, but see no results. Why? Because the treasure of Ya Rabbana and its secret has been hidden from you. The secret that can change your fate in just 5 minutes. Include Ya Rabbi along with Ya Rabbana. Recite them together, counting each properly. This combination has never disappointed anyone who has read it. Next, the third spiritual practice is a secret phrase that changes destiny. It removes poverty, helplessness, and hardship in a single instant. Once you have read the first 2 spiritual practices and Durood Sharif, sitting in seclusion, trusting fully in Allah, you then read Durood Sharif once, any that you know, or if not known, recite أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. 1. Ya Allahu, Ya Muhammad 3 times. 2. Ya Rabbana, Ya Rabbi 7 times. Then, while still seated, read the third treasure of wealth, Surah Al-Kawthar, only 3 times, with attention and care. This should be read carefully to avoid mistakes that could nullify the practice. After completing Surah Al-Kawthar, you must include Ya Hal Mushkilat 3 times. This is a very special name of Allah, meaning O remover of difficulties, the one who removes problems, poverty, debt, illness, and all hardships. Finally, recite 2 names of Allah together, Ya Fattahu and Ya Ghaniyu. Ya Fattahu, the opener, the one whose blessings open doors and grant needs. Ya Ghaniyu, the enricher, the one who fills empty bags, cupboards, and pockets with wealth. Recite Ya Fattahu, Ya Ghaniyu 11 times, then end with Durood Sharif and make your request to Allah. Even before asking, Allah will provide what you need. All difficulties, all hardships, all problems that no other spiritual practice could solve will vanish in an instant. Follow this method precisely. Read every part carefully. If you make a small mistake, repeat it. The total time required is only about half a minute. This practice has been proven to transform the life of the poor, the helpless, and the needy into wealth, ease, and success.